All right, let's kick it off with our virtual toast.
Oh,
Oh, look at that bad boy.
cheers.
Bam.
Cheers.
Wow, that is fantastic. That was one hell of a mug, man.
Are we recording today so I can make sure if we're doing like a podcast deal or are we doing
Yeah,
something different?
I am recording, and if it turns into a podcast, we'll just keep all of that loose,
Cool.
Um, but I am recording, and I'm really excited about what we've gone through today and or what I've gone through, and I want to share with you. I think this is a potential way of carrying your lessons and content through to another space where people can continue to
Because you can put this
connect
in the
with.
in the me area, in like the radio station area and stuff, right?
Yeah, and
Because your
what's
interviews can be in there. Like, hey, this is where you can catch the interviews that we do is in this area.
yeah, and what I'm kind of geeking out over right now is this concept of what you described in one of our earlier chats about this, of going live in a way. Like, hey, I'm going live, and hey, here's this playlist of songs that I want to do, and let me tell you about it,
Oh
and
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
throw
Run
to
your own
them and do
radio
it.
station. Yeah.
And in a way, I could see almost us building somewhat of that based off of this session that we do together.
But having like it's kind of neat that you're creating the foundation to be able to create an infrastructure of like I can drop in multiple types of content. I can have the songs, I can have the trainings, I can have the podcasts, and I can have the training mixed in or the lesson mixed in with a song to create story and connection also. And so it's like four different genres in just one ecosystem of like warrior radio. It's like, so which type of content are you interested in at the moment and being able to, keep just adding into that, and every one thing can also be connected to the other things, so it's not just a one trick pony thing. It's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, and this is playing it out with the lesson that you did on Saturday. So I was able to grab, the entire
Okay,
context of
hold
what went
on.
down.
Yes, it's, I think they wait till you're here to come here delivery. All right, we got three dogs here. I don't know if you can see this big
Let's
German
see those
shepherd
bad
back here.
boys. Let's see them. Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh,
What's that?
that's so cool. I love
Yeah,
it. I love it.
but yeah, these guys end up making all this. Delivery shows up, and you got just three dogs charging the door.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, man, we gotta get a pet cam for them. But so yeah, I mean, what I've been really excited about is seeing the journey that we've created today with this collaboration. So I took your Saturday's lesson, which was kick ass. I am sorry that I wasn't able to get to it.
No, you're good. Let's see it. Let's see. I forgot even what I said. I just throw hammers all day
it
long.
was it was a killer training. And so what I did is I took this as the source for creating somewhat of a story arc. So it's not just a song per se. It's somewhat of a grouping of songs, or I don't want to call them albums either, because it doesn't. I mean, maybe it's an album, but even how the songs are being presented, they're done in a way to help guide a listener through a journey.
Hmm.
So, the act one is the drain. So we're going to have a track that you're going to listen to. It's called
Do
A
you
Bowl of
mind?
Sugar.
You mind if I see it? I'm kinesthetic. Do you mind if I see it? Like, just let's see what you did.
Yeah. So I'm just giving you a little overview of it. So we're going to be going through A Bowl of Sugar, Beat Him to the Line, Water and Concrete, the Duncan Post, which all of these I'm really excited about. And so just so you're aware that the track order of these songs are there for a reason, to try to help a person along. And then another thing that I'm really excited about is that all of the tracks fit somewhere in this emotional universe, right? So it really tries to follow the gambit of emotional intelligence. So with all that said, let's go through it. we have the first song is A Bowl of Sugar. Now, the track that I liked on this one got a little weird because it pulled in some lyrics from a previous render. So these are all very raw. I still need to edit them, but I think they're good for starting off.
What was the clip or the conversation? Because I think I've done like 13 trainings since Saturday.
Yeah, it'll make sense. Oh, and I'm gonna pull up the lyrics too. So let me get the lyrics, although they might be in the song already. Yeah. The lyrics are already on there. So let's play it a little bit. Sound the hounds if you need me to stop. Here we go.
2 a.m. The blue light on my face. Thumb keeps falling, same slow falling place. One more honey down my throat. Every little window swallows me whole. It tasted good at the time. It tasted good at the time. I feel like I just had an entire meal of eating a bowl of sugar. Tasted good at the time, but there's no nutritional value. No nutritional value. And I'm not growing at all. 2 a.m. The glow don't ever sleep. Feed keeps pouring, sweet and shallow deep.
So I think you can pick up on the metaphor there. So it's this concept of
when we're distracted with like nonsense and social media and stuff, and it's not feeding us anything, but it's taking all of our attention.
Right. Now that's a repeating theme that's going to go out throughout a lot of these. So one of the things that I found after seeing all of these tracks, a lot of them I want to keep, but what I want to do is not keep dipping into the well with the same metaphor or the same connection. We can still say the same tone, but not repeat the same. It's like pouring water on the concrete. It's said so many times. I'm like, okay, we get it. You can't grow flowers on concrete, but I'm really proud of the vibe. So that's sort of starting it off with a bowl of sugar. Beat him to the line literally had me crying. So I believe this was a track that was a little off from the your voice being here, but the moment was really powerful in the meeting. And I also don't want to give it away because the lyrics are so fucking good. So beat him to the line. Oh my word, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. Okay.
I'm only gonna share this 'cause it's relevant. Otherwise it's nobody's business. I'm already working through it on my own. My dad just died last Thursday. Guess what he died from? He drank himself to death. It was a really sad death, you know. That's where I was going. Quicker. I was like, I'm gonna beat him to the line. He died at 65. I was on my way earlier. Probably 2 decades. I would have beaten him. I tell you that because that is where I was. That is where I was. I was folding in on myself. I had nowhere to bring it. I looked everywhere I could. Something brought you here. You came looking for an answer to something that you don't have. There's a way out. I'm living
So
Pretty great. Those, yeah, it's Justin's talk.
Yeah. So if we can get
I think it's good is if there's a like, so the only thing on this is because of like the intensity of it. This is just my opinion. It may not be necessarily as valuable for other people's opinions, of course, but the falsetto areas of like that was where I was, like, I think it for me, I think a stronger voice for it, like the lyrics and the conversation and the topic is really good. But I feel like something a little more like it gives it more gravity if it goes down instead of like, you know, takes it up into a head voice area. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no,
because like because if I was like, hey, my dad just died, and I was like, my dad just died this weekend, you'd be like, it's kind of taken away from like, dude, my dad just died this weekend.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like
what
it's a
you're
very
saying.
different, it's a very different energy if you bring it down for this topic, because the idea I think on this message is I'm coming down to get you, not talking up here to tell you. It makes it almost like awkward musical instead of musical metaphor of meeting you in the low point, because I was trying to race my dad to death. I would have beat him too if I didn't recognize that this is the line that I was getting to. And so like I just think that like that song, if you have one where it's got a lower voice to it, the song itself was good because it was a really powerful thing that Justin shared. But like being able to go like, I'm meeting you where you're at, instead of I was there.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Like,
Yeah, and I appreciate the sound, you know, the vibe of that. This isn't rock. This isn't, you know, like this is. I liked that tone, and so I definitely agree with the lower voice register.
It doesn't have to be rock and roll. I get annoyed.
No, we're keeping the vibe.
Rock and roll. My dad
more,
say I was there to listen to the line. And like, not everything has to be that level, dude. So I like the idea of it, but like, there's just certain genres too that like, that missed the energy of it. And so, but I also am not a big fan of how musicals will do a thing in the middle of a song where it might be a song that like has merit and has a good message. It's like, and we've got to let it go, because in the middle of it, you know, we can't really do those things. So that's why we have to go like, let it go. And you're like, oh, you had to have that fucking conversation thing in the middle of your song. Just sing your fucking song. Like, that's just me, of course. But for me, it makes the musical thing kind of get wonky, and it kind of takes away from like the connection that I think that the music is able to create. It's a genre. I'm being biased. I'm aware.
No, I like it, and I think we can find something to hit that. And that's the whole point of this sort of audition phase right now is, does this have merit? Does this resonate with the lesson that was, or a topic that was brought up in the lesson? So
no, I think
beat him to the line. I was like, oh, damn, that was good.
I'm just saying, for like that topic, the idea is like, hey, you guys, there's a way out, but I'm going to come down and get you. And taking it to a high falsetto means I'm going the wrong way to come and meet you where you're at. My opinion.
Yeah, no, it's relevant. So very, very on point. So the next on the track map here is to go into a song called Water and Concrete, but I think there isn't a render done because I had already done some tracks earlier that spoke to it. So I don't know if this next one is going to dive into that or not, but you know, at this point, well, I don't know where it is, and I don't want to go out of order here. So, but the point here is that the third song on this track, right, is getting into somewhat of the heaviest topic of the lesson. So I'm going to come back to that. We're going to be a little out of order. And do we go out of order, or do we just jump to the one that I think it is? Shit. What is that even doing? Oh, all right, let me go to this thing. I'm sorry, Rick. I'm trying to be organized here.
Oh no, I'm eating a beef stick, so I have an entire audience sitting around me right now, staring at me
Water soul.
like.
Yeah, so it was the all right.
Jacket.
This might be it. We'll see where it lands. We already heard that one. Here we go.
Sentences torn down one by one. 4 hours in the quiet till only one was left.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it right now because yeah, this one failed. I did want to explore some.
I like the
Baroque.
breakdown of how I did the thing for finding like the definition for attention, though.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that in a work in progress state because I killed it in mid process because I was like kind of already connected to this. So this next one was a lot of fun. Now this one I spent a lot of time on because I got distracted by the first attempt because it was spoken word. And I know that as a podcaster, as a content creator, you're doing that every day. The last thing you want to do is carry that over into the music. With that said, and I do have some variations on it, what's actually challenging here is that I think there's probably 3 potential candidates for this one topic. So that's going to be a tough decision to determine which one lands that spot in the playlist. But I want to play these with you because even though it's spoken word, there's just something awesome about the vibe. And somehow I need to get you over you not wanting spoken word.
My friend Duncan, one of the best guys I know, was in a real jam this week. Car and rent, a brutal combo. We've all been there. It's an honor to be in a position to help a brother get back on his feet. That's what community is all about. Get well, man. We got you. You're a saint. The world needs more people like you. Some people are just so ungrateful you did a good thing. He should be thanking you. I feel abused. Hey man, sorry you feel that way. That wasn't my intent. I hope you're well. Duncan Wheels, I helped you. I gave you what you needed. Why are you pissed? Duncan Wheels, 20 years, man. Shame how it ends, I guess. Money ruins friends. I see now I was mistaken about you. I see now I was mistaken. I hovered over delete. And I read the comments one more time. He'll get over it.
So I want to like interject here. I love questioning what makes a song. And so this premise here, and we're going to understand more of what this is actually talking about, but this song is literally watching a feed on Facebook. So I just, like there's a thing about it. It's just like, what the hell is it even going on? What's happening right now?
Here's an idea too for these things, for like these concepts. What about like you having like that clip of me doing that explanation with Duncan, and then why don't you have a music you put behind it?
Yeah.
No, I mean like take that video and then add music to like create the mood of that training. Like you can do that too. Like I'm going to take that training itself. I'm going to add a music that I created to set the mood for this conversation. And I don't know if your AI is able to, hey, like, let's catch the moments where it stops, grabs back in the beat, and then like, make it so like there's a personalized element of like, this is cool if you want the short version, but here's the music that goes to this, and even taking this same type of like music thing it's doing.
Yeah.
Putting that to the actual clip of the conversation to go, okay, I'm really resonating with the energy of how this thing is this thing. And so you can still have this artistic version, but it's, connected to the same music that went to like just the background to the actual conversation. I think that in this, I think the strength of what it is that you're building, being able to take the real thing and just add that little bit to it, change you create a different genre. And that's why I'm saying is like, I think the power here is in the connection to the real story that makes it so that this by itself means nothing to anybody. But if you link it to that thing, now it means something to everybody. You see what I mean? Like everyone's been a part of somebody who's doing self-validation by, victim or virtue signaling off of the hardship of others. You're like, dude, this is a sickness that you're doing. And being able to link the background music of this song to the music of this spoken word now makes it so like this feed is a very clever take on that conversation. I dig it.
Yeah, and that's
the reason
you're tracking. Yeah.
So think about why is this nice? Because if you never heard this before, you'd be like, okay, but you have an association to the real conversation. And that's why this has power. And I think that's where the strength of what you're building is like, make sure that they also have access to the original conversation. So they now have an emotional link to the song that makes it so the story is complete for them.
Amen. Yeah, no, that's there's where I was like, I did do some other versions here that fit more like a song itself, but I was like, man, there's something there with that concept piece there. So I think you're resonating well with it. I'm wanting to spend some more time with it to make sure that we can do that. And I think that's always been the case too. When there was something that was spoken word, I would then tweak the edit of the song to use the actual words you spoke that drove the whole thing. So that'll definitely be cool. So yeah, so here's some more variations on that concept.
The car broke down, the rent was due. He hit rock bottom, what could I do? He said, they'll evict me, man, I heard him say. Can you spot me 500, I'll find a way. I said, of course, I got you, man. He hit rock bottom and I started digging. I took his story and made it mine. Look at me. I posted the picture, my arm around him, a digital prayer from a digital friend. The thumbs came in, a glittering feed, my bitter harvest from his rotten seed. He needed 500, I needed much more. I needed everyone to see what I was good for. Look at me, look at me. And the feed gets fed, the mind gets deep. 1,000 strangers while my brother weeps. I'm digging his trouble to build me a throne. And all the comments scroll and scroll. Look at me. He wrote one line, a crack in the screen. I feel abused, what does that even mean? Check the receipts, it's all right there. Fed you the least you can do is smile for the feed, the ham that feeds you, you're now gonna buy. Look at me. The veins played out, the shafts caved in. I dug him out and I dug it dry. Nothing down there now but echo. Look at me.
I dig that one. So that's really good. And like, I think it's really strong because like the virtue signaling and vainglory that come off of the pain of others is a very common fucking thing. That's Jesus talking about people doing their self-righteousness to be able to get the likes and subscribes and the claps and the praise from other people, which is a contradiction to the act itself. And so I like the song of it, and I think like you're right, that's a good direction for it. And I feel like it just needs a couple more power moments in there to really lock in, especially the ending of it ends so quickly. It almost like it misses like the point where I think it's important to say, hey, you got caught virtue signaling, and then the manipulation that people try to make them feel bad for catching me virtue signaling, to go like, dude, you're hurting me when I helped you. You need to be grateful. Like, it's like, I think there needs to be power in the shaming of getting caught. Like when somebody catches, like, dude, you don't post this shit. I thought you were helping me, and now you're profiting off of my pain. And like, dude, you ungrateful motherfucker. I help you, and this is how you treat me. I think having the strength of the abuse that comes after catching the abuser, I think there's a thing that needs to be a part of that, because that's the sickness, is I help you to make me look good in front of strangers. But then once you go, hey, dude, you're taking advantage of me. And then you go, you ungrateful fucker, you should shut the fuck up, and you owe me my money. And if you need help, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. This is my life. You're an idiot for even stopping it. Sit the fuck down and be grateful. I help you and you treat me like this. And then they become the victim from being caught virtue signaling someone who is struggling to make them concede. Like, I think that's where the strength of the song is don't you see the cycle of sickness that this thing breeds? But the ending is always, you're alone. You know, and I think that's where the strength of the message on that, like, that first part is really clean. But then, like, by the time it goes like, hey, dude, I kind of feel abused by this, it's like, it's too subtle. It needs to be notes. I want that second part disgusting.
Okay. No, I love it. And you're so right. I did spend some time on this, so let's see where this one lands. But I will take that note. And like I said, this topic itself could, I mean, shoot, we could just have multiple Duncan Post ideas here.
The story or metaphor itself is just Matthew 6:1. Like, this is like, hey, you're using like anything to create a self-righteous attention system. Like, this is not good. Your reward will be clap or a thumbs up, but you won't get the reward of anything that's sustainable or growth. Like, it's a sickness. This is a disease.
It's awesome. Cool. So let's see what you think of this one.
So my man Duncan, salt of the earth, he says to me.
Yeah, no. This got bad real quick. This got bad. Let me get back to where it got good. Shoot. Yeah, this was where there was some wrestling going on today. Yeah, those were the best of those, but let me get to the last one, which would have been the best one of that. Okay, here we go. Hit me. Man, that sounds good.
So my man Duncan, salt of the earth, he says to me, I don't know what I'm gonna do, they'll evict me, man. And I said, hey, what are friends for? 500 shot right over, wipe that worried look right off his face. Just happy to help you.
See a friend in me, you gotta be the guy, you know? Look at me.
Everybody feels sorry for him. Everybody claps for me. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, because that's what community is all about. It's about lifting each other up. It's about being there. Just a little reminder of what we can do when we use each other. The worse it got for him, the better I looked. Look at me.
So that's hitting less the second time around than the first time. So I think there's something worth exploring here, though.
Yeah, the one you did, the more bluesy one, I think that if that would have had a ramp up that took it into, like, I really do think the second element of that really needs to be pushed harder.
Okay.
Like the second part of like, because that first part, it does a very good job of kind of painting the picture of like, hey, if you need help, I got you. But then also like that, the mask of validation that people create. I think it does a good job with that part. But I think it can be a little stronger with the part where the guy's like, hey, man, this is really, I feel pretty abused in this relationship right now. And then the beat down that comes after it needs to really be brought up, because like that's where the manipulation comes in to make you feel bad so that way I am the victim of you exposing me. I'm like, you're
Got it.
fucking ungrateful. You're ungrateful. And you can see when I did that example, like people get uncomfortable. I'm like, dude, I fucking helped you when you were down, you ungrateful motherfucker. Dude, how can you be mad at me when I'm the one who helps you when you're down? You should shut the fuck up and give me my fucking money because you bite the hand that feeds you. Like, that's a disgusting behavior. And I think really being able to like showcase the manipulation of people who use people for validation from strangers, their vainglory. I want to be glorious in the name of another's sadness or hurt or pain or sorrow, making it so now my virtue signaling is now the mask that all of you should be worshiping and paying attention and homage to. And then once you catch that I'm using you for my own like vainglory itself, abusing you for noticing that I'm abusing you, so you sit down and get abused more. That's sick. And I think that second part really has to be like, look how like it ramps up into like, now I'm going to be mean to you because you caught me using you. Right. And I think that that's an important element of the song, because I like the look at me element, because that's what it is. It's gross. But really being abusive for getting caught being abusive is so shitty.
Yeah, I got it. I love it. I think that's a really good track. So, all right. So this is What Has Your Attention? Has Control.
If you water concrete, nothing happens. If you water a plant, it will grow. Look at your screen time, it tells you what you've been watering. It's not confusing, but you don't want to know. Watering bullshit, watering the scroll, watering the feed till you're empty and cold. It doesn't grow, it just takes, and now you have less, it just takes. Attention is the water of the soul. Whatever it touches seems to grow. But they caught on to this years ago. Yeah, they caught on to this years ago. Whatever has your attention has control. Whatever has your attention has control.
I don't know about this one. What do you think about that one?
So, the gothic stuff, I think there's certain songs where it just slams. Like there's certain ones where it's really good. But this one is with attention. Like attention has to be this. I think that what would be a good energy for like, hey, don't you see how important this is? I almost feel like this one should almost be in more of the female voice, like a female power voice or something, you know, or even female country voice or something where it's like something that gets your attention, or the sexy female voice or something where like, don't you see that when like, that's the thing, like think about any marketing company. If they want your attention, what's the most likely way to get it?
Mm-hmm.
What, a dude? A deep voice,
right.
Dude.
Right. No, good point.
No.
Yeah.
I think if I want attention, it's going to be a thing that what sells the most? Sex
Love
sells,
it.
my dude. Let's get attention. And so I think almost something that's going to be a little more like deliberately, like this is pandering level attention. This is like you're obviously using the grossness of human psychology to get attention. This is the equivalent of like, I don't know, the ring girls makes it so people go to boxing matches. Like this is like, you're so low hanging fruit pandering right now. Like you're obviously doing a disgusting manipulation of like the easiest way to get someone's attention is like, I don't know, blatant nudity. You know, it's that kind of thing. And so if you're going to do it, I would say something that's like the most obvious pandering female voice would probably be a really good representative of like how that message works because it's so critical that I'd be using the irony of using the low-hanging pandering voice to show you something important about attention. I got your attention to teach you about attention by a low-hanging fruit version of getting your attention. Trickery in the song.
Yeah, talking about don't fall for it. I love it.
I'm creating a paradox inside of the lesson to make it so it sticks.
Love it. That's on point. All right. So here's our next one.
Give me a couple seconds. My baby just walked in the door.
Okay.
All right. She got a bunch of Costco. I couldn't let her just walk in with the whole thing without helping her.
Yeah, no.
All right. $5,000 for a kidney. Let's go.
The person you love most in this world, clock on the wall, a sterile white sheet unfurled. They need a kidney, they need it right now, and the price on the tag is a goddamn vow. $5,000 in 2 weeks or they fucking die. Don't ask the reason, don't ask them why. It's just the bill that the universe sends. Your whole world shrinks down to making amends. And you would sell your shit, you would work till you're sick, you'd pawn the last ring, you'd do anything. You would work double hard, swipe the last credit card, take the back-breaking jobs, silence the sobs. You'd cut out the habits, the noise and the doubt. You'd figure shit out. If someone's life was on the line and you had to get $5,000 in time, do you think that you would get it? Yeah, you know you'd never quit it. So why is the mirror so easy to crack? Why is your name the one you hold back? Now you have to feel like you're worth that too. The one who needs saving is you. I will sell my shit, I will work till I'm sick, I'll pawn the last ring, I'll do anything. I will work double hard, play that last credit card, take the soul-breaking jobs, swallow the sobs. I'll cut out the habits, the noise and the doubt. I will figure this out. 'Cause maybe I should appreciate me too. Maybe the one I've been fighting for is you. Looking back at me from the side of the glass, the future I'm building, the shadow I cast. Maybe I am worth working so hard. Maybe I am worth this disregard for the odds and the pain and the cost and the fall. Maybe I'm worth it all. Picture the one you love most in this life. Your mom, your dad, your friend, your kid, your wife.
Okay, so that's where it started getting weird. It's sort of bringing into other lyrics from other songs, but
the first half of that was good, though. I was digging where it was going.
That's it, right? So I think that's worth exploring.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. That one felt good, and I think we need a song about this one for the guys who come in with their fucking, you're bullshit, dude. Like you just are. You're gonna tell me $5,000. This is where it's too. If you had 4 months to fucking get $4,000, $1,000 a month, or your son fucking dies, You wouldn't get $1,000 a month. You wouldn't have a GoFundMe fucking page. You wouldn't figure that shit out. Fuck you, dude. You would figure that out. You'd sell your fucking couch. You'd stop drinking Monsters every day. Like, you'd figure that shit out. You'd fucking find it. You'd figure it out. But when it's you on the line, when it's you the $5,000 is for, it's an impossible fucking task. Don't you see how fucked up that is? Like, I think a song like this is fucking necessary. I think this is a needed song. And the energy to it at the beginning is like, I think it's good. I think keeping this one in the rock realm because it's a you're a fucking liar song. Like, you're a liar. Believe in yourself because you're worth more than what you're lying to yourself that you're worth. I think this is a necessary song. You know, I don't know if, like you said, it gets weird in the end, but I think that we need this. We need a song like this in the arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some things that I want to tweak to it as well. But yeah, definitely the message is there, and I think the lyrics are a good starting point. So I look forward to seeing where that one's going to go. Blind Appraisals. Okay. This is... Okay. All right. Whatever. So here we go. Yeah. So you see where I'm going with this. Now, what's funny about this? No genre of music was hitting. Like the lyrics and just whatever. Maybe this lands, maybe it doesn't. So this was a stab in the dark for me to see if maybe it's a standards song. I don't know.
Black ink on a bone white page, putting every ghost up on the stage. Every single name they ever call. Here inside this line I have them walled. There it is, in quiet black. He's a loser, no turning back. Am I a loser? Ask the pen. Challenge the question, ask again. I win a lot, I have my skills. I can move the quiet hills. Is that judgment true? The question lands, holding my whole life here in my hands. It looks like it's not true, I have to write. No, it's not true in the forensic light. It's an opinion from a certain view, from someone who can't do a proper appraisal. It's true. So who are they? Let's trace the sound. The ones who tried to run my soul to ground. It looks like these people are all blind, don't even know the workings of their mind. Their appraisal is from a blind person, and with that thought the chains all worsen, then they break. A hard black line goes through the word, a silent pop. The first I've heard. Blind people can't give appraisals. Their judgments are just hollow fables. The judgments of people who can't see shit is not a part of my identity. The name that I was trying to defend was from a judge who's blind, my friend. They're fucking blind. That stuff isn't mine. I'm walking out across the line. That stuff isn't mine. Thank you, Lord. The sun can shine. Turns out being me is not a loser. Turns out being me is not a loser. I'm free from this shit. I'm finally free. Turns out being me is just being me. I'm free.
Interesting.
Yeah. I liked it. I dig it. I dig when like there's like a happy music to fuck you. Like you're telling me this bullshit. You know, it's kind of nice when like you have like it's an upbeat little jingle, but I'm telling you to fuck yourself. You know, like it's like it's kind of like I don't know, like icing on some bullshit. Like I dig it. That makes it so it's like oh, this is a turd. I'll throw glitter on it just so you can like see it's extra turdy. Like I actually really like that one. I like the aggressiveness with a happy tone. Like
Nice.
I appreciated like the vulgarity actually feels more fun.
Nice.
That's, you know, like you're a fucking liar, you know, like it makes it so it's like, yeah, you fucking bitch, you know, like it's kind of funny. So I dig it. I really like that one.
Awesome. So this next one, I think has potential of being somewhat of an anthem. This second version is more calmed down. The first version that I like, what was interesting, and you'll see the side effects of it, the way this particular path went, it added the context of what was going on and trying to show, okay, this was where, you know, the justification for this line was saying, hey, this is going to be the kill shot that was mentioned here, blah, blah, blah.
So it's showing where in the video it grabbed it from?
Yeah. And what happened, though, is it trailed into the lyrics. Now, part of me was...
So it's like,
it's going to say kill shot.
Fine. Yeah. 977.33.77. Does it say that?
Well, it won't say the numbers, but you hear it, and a part of me wants to keep it. When it's said, it's almost like showing behind the curtain kind of an idea. So I would actually vote to keep a lot of this or edit out because all of these songs are still in demo mode. I'm still going to do a mastering pass on them, but I have a safer version of this one, but I think this is going to be the banger.
If you're a boop, shit or a hot, fast or use it or a taker, you're not ready yet. I'll send you down the road, no shame, no sweat. But I'm looking for the warriors, looking for the fighters, the ones who fucking wanted climbers, not survivors. I burned the boat years ago, still stood on the shore. Didn't know how to get off, well I ain't stuck no more. The only thing that was in my way the whole time was me. Kill shot, keep that energy, run that motivation, that's the key. And now nothing fucking stops you, nothing in your lane. The piece that's stopping you was wearing your own name. Look in the mirror, my guy, look yourself dead in the eye. Are you worth fucking fighting for? Like you fight for your mother, your brother, your kid at the door. That conversation's yours alone, then show us what you saw. If the answer's no, not yet. If it's yes, let out the roar.
I got a dog in me, I got a fight in me.
I'll figure it the fuck out, that's the light in me.
I got a dog in me, I got a fight in me.
Hope there's a dog in you, boy, cause there's a dog in me. If that's you, oh man, I'ma teach you how to be a bad motherfucker, that's the truth. You got to decide who you are, and I can't wait to see what you pick, man, so pick it, don't wait. I hope there's a dog in you, boy. I hope you got that fight in you. Cause if you got that fight, man, here's what I'll do.
I'm gonna take you to the top of the mountain.
Kill shot.
Up to the top of the mountain.
With the air runs thin and the doubt runs out, and the whole pack knows what the climb's about.
I'm gonna take you to the top.
I'll teach you how to pull sleds, all kinds of cool shit. The most useful value guy in your whole universe, that's it. And people gonna love you because you are good. Not faked it, not tricked it, you are that understood. The goal is you don't need me, that's the goal. Self-sufficient, strong in every category, whole. You're in the middle of choice, standing at the shoreline, listening for your voice. You're not stuck, you just never had the right inspiration. Maybe I should appreciate me too. That's the revelation.
I got a dog in me, I got a fight in me.
I'll figure it the fuck out, that's the light in me.
I got a dog in me, I got a fight in me.
Hope there's a dog in you, boy, cause there's a dog in me.
To the top of the mountain,
we got work to do.
fulfill the promises you keep.
The pack pulls through.
I hope there's a dog in you, boy, cause there's a dog in me. Cause there's a dog in me.
Dance that shit out, Rick.
No. Good one, dude.
I didn't mix it right. I didn't mix it right.
No, but that was a good one. Like the part where like, because I know when I say that shit, like I mean that shit. So that one kind of got me a little because I'm like, motherfucker, why don't you fucking try, dude? Like, is there a dog in you? Fucking try. And I remember just saying that stuff. And like, those are powerful moments where I'm like, if you fucking try, dude, I'll show you how to get there, but you gotta fucking have any element of you that has willingness at all, man. And if you do, and you even have a fucking spark of I'm worth fighting for, then like, dude, let's fucking go. Like, and it's one of the saddest parts of the job, honestly, is like you can look at these guys who are like, dude, if you just fucking try, like if you would just fucking try, dude, you fucking you got all the potential and you're a coward. Like the excuses and the lies and the fucking cowardice. It's a decision you have to make. It's a decision. Are you a fucking lying coward, or do you got a dog in you that says, give me a sled, I'm coming up the fucking mountain with you, and I'll go with you, I'll show you how to fucking do it. Like, it's not even like I'm sending you on some fucking wild goose chase. I'll be right with you on the fucking climb. You're capable of doing it, but are you going to fucking leave your excuses behind? Or are you going to hold on to those like it's your favorite, like it's your tree you have to hug? Like, dude, we got a whole opportunity here to be a good fucking guy. You can be a decent human being, man, but you have to let go of your fucking bitch shit. Fucking find the fight in you that makes you believe I'm worth fighting for, and then let's take some fucking steps, dude. Money is so much money. Dude, if you were fucking gonna, if you needed, somebody needed this shit, you would fucking find it. Don't you see, you lying sack of fucking pussy shit? Like, don't you see? You fucking bitch. If your kid needed it, you'd find $1,000 a month, man. If your fucking kid needed it, you'd figure that shit out, but you're not worth it to you. Where's that fight in you, man? I don't need you to be as tall as Mark Olson, and I don't need you to be like as strong as fucking Ty. I need you to go, there's a dog in me that doesn't give a fuck. I believe it can be done. So let's do it. Like it's a really tough thing when you look at these new guys and go, man, I hope that any of this gets through to you guys, because I feel like I'm just talking to minions at this point, you know? And they're just like that Minions movie, like the one eyes and shit, and they're like, oh, and you're like, dude, you're not a minion. You're supposed to be running shit. Like, what are you doing? Anyways, it gets me hyped up. That's a good song. I like it. Like, it's hard sometimes, like you have to read the lyrics to make it so like I'm following it, because like some of the things like and it's like hard to know what he said, but like there's also a moment in there where I'm like, this is a really important realization for a person or a man especially, to go like, do you have the thing in you? Do you have enough courage in you to believe in yourself? Do you have enough courage in you to believe in yourself? Even it doesn't have to be fucking perfect, just a little, man. Just a little bit in there, just a little. You need like a fucking, if you have even 1% in there, you can do it.
Yeah, you know, I want to weigh in on this concept of why this genre of music is important to tell the story, is because of how hype you are right now. Like, that there is a genre of music that will give you the ability to, you know, lift weight that you can't do on your own. There's something that happens chemically in us that a banger pulls out of us. And I don't know about you, but for me, there's been plenty of tracks that I remember just listening to for many years and just really loving them and just being like, what is he even talking about? You know, and then looking and just being like, oh, it's some random thing, or I can't connect to it. And so, yes, it is challenging to pick up what's being said in a lot of these songs because of the sort of speed rap timing that's done to it. But every word is meticulously put there for a purpose to sort of slap you into shape. You know, when you listen to this a million times, or you go through it and you're like, damn it, he just said what, you know, and that's where the magic of this music with a purpose comes from. And so I'm really proud of that one. I think that we're onto something with that.
Yeah, and I didn't mind the kill shot thing being said either. You're right. It wasn't that big a deal. It was fine.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny. It was like,
But no, I like that one. That one got me teared up because it's like these are important messages, and I think both of them, like these are all like, dude, if you just believe in yourself a little bit, man, it's all you need. Like you just got to have the courage to go just a little, and then it compounds. It'll compound. Let's say you got one fucking courage, but then you go the next day and you push it. Now you have two. And you push it, now you have 4. And then you push it, then you have 8. Then you push it, and then you have 16. And it compounds until like 28 days in, you're like, I'm pushing millions now. You know, and it's that kind of thing. But most people will go like, well, I only have 4 courage on the 3rd day. I don't think I'll ever have enough courage. I quit. I'm like, you can't get courage if you quit, dude. All you need is consistency.
That's my favorite story, or there's a million favorite stories, but that's one of my favorite ones, with the story of the Talons, you know, and the three different workers were given by the boss these different talons while the boss went away. And, you know, what did you do with it? And, you know, coming down to the final one of, well, you only gave me the one, so I buried it. And he's like, you wicked fool, you know. And just, I always got messed up with that because I always thought it said talents. I didn't understand like really the actual metaphor, but I always understood it as talents. And then once I realized I was wrong, I was like, well, dang, what I interpreted as was just as powerful. Like if I have a talent for art and I don't use it because all I was ever given was a talent for art, and I never use that talent to drive anything else, then I'm not being a faithful servant. It's let me use my art to then learn how to do this, and let me use that passion for that to then be able to do this. And so, I think that it reflects well on what we're talking about now.
Well, if it makes you feel any more belonging, I like your way better. I think talent makes more sense than talons do, because you can wasting talent is I think a way bigger issue than wasting a talon.
Which is a form of money, right? And like nobody puts that together, but cool. So this next one, there's 2 different variations.
I remember this talk.
There's 2 different variations on it. I don't remember which one was good, so I started 2 of them. So
you make fun of your time management.
At the end of the day, been stressed and busy, worn away. There's a time that I have when I'm tired, you see, but not tired enough to nap. What's the key? Gonna give you a silly answer, which is the truth. Gonna give you the answer for your misspent youth. When you're tired, you go to sleep, but it ain't that complex, clear as mud. But baby, who's crying about being tired? It's just bad time management. Take a nap, motherfucker. Yeah, when you're tired, go to sleep. It ain't that deep. Take a nap, motherfucker.
So I mean, as we see,
No, keep it going. I wanted to keep going from that.
All right. We're going to come back to that one.
But I really like that. You know that thing I said, like you're a baby who's crying about being tired? That's just bad time management. I got that from Hannibal Buress when he was doing a comedy special. He's like, I got this nephew. He's 1 year old, and he'd be crying when he's tired. And I'm like, man, what's with this baby? He's got bad time management. If you're tired, stop crying. Go to sleep. So I was like, yeah, it's just bad time management. If you're whining about being tired, go take a nap, motherfucker.
I love it. I love the vibe of that one on how it was saying that.
It was
So,
good. Yeah, I kind of wanted more of that one. That one was, I was digging where it was going. But like, the only thing I would change, and it's really just a semantic element, is just when he says motherfucker, making it have a little bit more of a motherfucker, like take a nap, motherfucker, like make it have a little bit more of that, like you said, like, motherfucker, like have it
right,
be
right.
like take a nap, motherfucker, like like I'd have a
Yeah.
little bit more of that, like
Have a
duh,
intonation or a lift or
yeah,
something. Yeah,
like
yeah,
just a
yeah.
little bit
So,
more of a like duh. Like,
yeah.
you take a nap, motherfucker. Like, what are you talking about? What do I do when I'm tired?
So
You sleep.
this, aside from the water of the soul, which I believe we've already kind of talked about,
Mhm.
this is the last track I wanted to share with you based off of this. And I hope you see the value in taking a lesson that
I'm
you
no, I'm
prepare.
loving I'm loving what you're doing with this. And like the thing for me that would make this so cool is like you're seeing how any one phalanx or any one call can instantly be like 10 songs. And then being able to increase the efficiency of being able to grab the moment and like have the moment. And I really do think there's something too, like taking the vibe of the song that you liked and putting that in the back of like without the lyrics, but having the vibe in the background of that beat of the conversation, just real low, just the subtlety of like there's music in the background to have it be like impact of that moment and then have it transition into the song itself and be like, this is the thing that locks it in for you. I really think there's so much power in like the story to the song, like the you guys had the experience plus the emotional connection to the music. I think it's a genre by itself, and I'm being very passionate about like the efficiency would be grab the conversation, create the connection to the song, so the song creates a connection to the speech. Like they feed each other to make it so like, man, this is entertaining as fuck. You got to watch this whole thing. And now it might be a 10-minute or a 20-minute or a 30-minute even thing. Like, I don't know, like depending on the conversation, like it's like the impact of the training and the teaching connected to the sound that makes it so you remember the earworm that goes along with the lesson. It makes it so like, man, it's like I was there and I'm a part of the song. And being able to just grab the clip, link it to the sound, have the song be a part of it, you're creating an entirely new genre. There's no competition to it. It's like when Joe Rogan started doing podcasts, and like nobody's gonna like that. They're gonna say like this guy's making like trainings to a song that explains the training. No one's gonna like that. Like, watch, motherfucker, you made a category. I think the power here is you're creating a category that doesn't exist anywhere else. And we're on the front line of it. So don't waste our time. Like, create the genre. How fast can you take one call, grab 7 moments, create 7 cool songs that go along with the moment, link the moment to the song, and post that shit? You know, like, and then the ones that are like, man, that one blew up, then go do the thing like you just did with your werewolf song and make like the AI video, the music video that goes along with it. But until then, just the lyrics going across the background is enough. Like, how do we increase our efficiency on production on a brand new genre to make it so you corner the market and it turns into whatever we call these, you name it, like whatever you call it like I don't know, like story art or something like that. You make up a genre. You know, like you call it experience clips or something, whatever. I don't know. You'll make up a magic word for it. But then whatever you make it up, you become the fucking Kleenex of the genre. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, the if you focus on this thing, you'll make a fucking gajillion dollars. If you focus on bullshit, you'll have bullshit. I'm going to say it loudly this way. Like, don't you see this as a fucking gold mine if we learn how to mine effectively? But if we don't mine effectively, it's a good idea that we could have done something effectively with, but didn't. And so that's where I'm just kind of like passion to your passion. I'm like, Yes, these are good, but they're only good because of the experience that you had that makes it good. If you can combine those, link them, and then produce those out that way as quick as possible. One conversation that I do in a training can turn into 7 songs. It takes you maybe 7 hours, but you just got a week's worth of fucking content done in one day. And you can pump that out there, and people are like, dude, I can't get enough of what this guy's fucking doing here. Like, every day is a full day of work, but you can burn these out fast. And you can get it to the point where like, no, I just grab that, I copy this, put this song, lay over the track on this one, make the song, I made 3 songs. This one's a good one. Let's link it to it. We'll keep working on it later. And, whatever, like then post it. Let's see if they like it. Like who cares? You're creating a movement. The first ones won't be perfect, but a couple of these ones are fucking slamming. And then all you need is a couple good ones for people to go, I'm catching on to the idea here. And then you get people wanting to do theirs too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tracking with you, and that's why I'm glad that we touched base last week, right? And we're doing it now to actually test the system, because you just described what my hopes are, so that we get this done this week, and then next week there's another batch for us to just kind of iterate on and comment on and see what's going on, because there's no shortage of content that you do. You're doing four sessions a week,
More than that, dude. I can send you bangers. If I just sent Hardside training to you last night, you'll be like, fuck, this is just gold, just being slammed through this thing. Like I have not to mention how many fucking 1,000 videos. I got minimum, let me see here. It gotta be 1,000 videos of just trainings. Like there's I have an endless stream of your ability to be able to create. Where am I at? I've got 700 videos. I've done 700 trainings. Like that's a lot. And you see it, and these are like anywhere from, most of them are 2 hours.
And that's where I hope the value of the work that I'm trying to put together here is that for me personally, what happens is I've gone through the trainings, Rick. That I've gone through it. It was something about when I heard it back to me, and then I'm listening to it on my way shopping, or I'm doing it while I'm listening while I'm doing errands, or I just listen to it to start my day. I get empowered because I don't have to sit through that 2-hour training to get empowered again. We're all super lifted when we're in the groups and going through the content, but it's that quick little hit that if I can, in the moment of playing a track, immediately embody the purpose of what that track is representing, I am now a stronger person, quicker, getting myself into less of hassle, or constantly hands up in the sky, how did this happen to me again, kind of a thing. And I take more control back. So I hope that the work that we're doing here, this new category that we're creating, gives the similar experience to others, that they're able to then get to the solution quicker because of the subconscious kicking in with the earworm and or the music, or hopefully what we literally call a banger. A banger isn't necessarily a rap song. A banger can be that orchestrated song that we heard. It's just like
people. That hurt people song is killer.
So with all that said, let me share with you Open the Present, because this was something.
Just watch you light up.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I remember now what was happening. So envision this being at the tail end of what I'm about to share. So these are actually 2 different tracks that kind of belong together. So that was that one. We want this one.
Quiet in the room, paper in your hands. I'm just watching you, I'm not moving, man. The world got small, it's just us right here. You in that box and I'm holding still.
And the paper rips and your eyes go wide. That little gasp, I felt it in my chest.
You're all lit up, you're jazzed, you're gone. And something in me opens up, 'cause I gave you the present, but I feel like I opened it. I gave you the present, and I feel like I opened it. Look how happy you are. Look how fucking happy you are. I swear I'm tearing up with how happy this kid is. I'm not asking you for anything, I'm just seeing your joy, and it's filling me up. I gave you the present, but I feel like I opened it. I gave you the present, and I feel like I opened it. Look how happy you are. Look how fucking happy you are. Giving didn't cost me anything, I didn't lose a thing. I actually feel better. I gave and I feel good. I feel good, I feel good. I don't need anything from anybody, I'm already full. Quiet in the room, paper on the floor. I'm just watching you, and I don't need more. I gave it to give, that's all it was. And look how happy, look how fucking happy you are.
I don't know how I feel about the whole fucking happy you are part at the end, but
I'm kind of okay with it. So it's pretty good. It's like I'm with you. You could take the fuck out and it's fine. But this girl named Tom thing that you're doing here, like, it's pretty good. Or was it? What's the name of that band? Like the one that won?
yeah, I don't know.
Voice, like a girl named Tom, I think is the name of their band. It's like a trio, but like the way that they harmonize is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I didn't know who they were, but I watched like some like Battle of the Champions, and like they were the ones on there, and they fucking just demolished everybody. Like they're so good. And so like there's a thing that this vibe is just where it's like the two guys and one girl singing, and the harmony is just it's insane. So something to this was really good. Like, and I really enjoyed the giving to give vibe to it. Really cool song. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, the only thing in listening to that one, and it got me again, it's just this concept of, I mean, what a play on words, I gave you the present.
That's the point of fulfillment. That's the point of the treasures of heaven.
But I feel like I'm the one that got it,
Yeah.
like that's just, it's so fucking powerful. And so I think if anything, I might want to explore with this when going into the finalizing stage of it is waiting for that to hit instead of repeating it, that it kind of builds up till it lands. So that might be the only feedback that I would have there. And what's funny, like I said, that other one, there was two different songs that I actually could see blending into one, to where this one tells the story, but then the end is just the hook. It's just, they were just repeating it just at the end, a hook, So yeah, I think this is a really strong way of possibly even ending this arc that was created from that failings.
Well, which is good, but I think that what you'll see is there's what I think is going to be fun that you're going to notice. I'm going to give you a spoiler here. I think that's going to be fun that you notice is if you took 100 of my phalanxes or 100 of my lessons and you put them all together, you realize that they're all connected to each other. And that's the point, is none of them are standalone. Each one is linked to another element that is linked to another element that is linked to a thing that it came from. And you'll actually realize the more I think that you keep digging into what's behind it, I think you'll actually catch the depth of what I really do, which I don't think anybody really knows.
Right.
Like, I do something every time very deliberately that people take it at face value, but they can't see the bigger picture, because most people aren't looking beyond just, their feet. But like, there'll be a point where I think that if you keep doing this, you'll find what I'm doing and you'll probably see the big picture before anybody else. Because nobody's looking as close as this.
Yeah. And I mean, it's
on purpose. That's much, much bigger than any of you know.
Yeah. No. And so hopefully we can represent that in a way that, can help.
They discover it on the journey, because that's what
thing
is what I'm doing. I'm 10 years ahead of what everybody sees right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and this is an example of where we're at. What's funny is that one Phalanx had 40 different tracks.
Yeah. There's
and
a lot of badass stuff in here, man.
And yeah, basically it was a 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., a 6-hour run to get the tracks together that I just presented to you. So that's kind of but what's the finalizing order now? So we've reviewed it, we've gotten our feedback. So what is it that needs to happen now for me to take these tracks and get them in that platform that we're talking about, which is, I'm going to do literally what you just said. I'm going to find the track, I'm going to extend it out, put it over the soundbite that led to it. If you want, we can put some.
Super important. Don't have the words behind the talking. Like, it will.
Yeah. No, it's just going to be music. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you do just the music to it and then have that back there, and then you can blend it right into the song itself. Like, it's it just creates an energy. Like, you can kind of control the vibe of the entire thing. Like, the thing itself is already powerful, but you can also create buildup, and then you can bring it back down. Like, it creates so much opportunity for you to express like let's give it the energy, which like makes the connection to the correction like something that matters. And I think you can make it so it sticks. Like, and I think you'll accidentally too end up making something that's like, oh shit, that was like a real thing. But you can also, I think the power of this is there's a long form that works, like the long form by itself. That's why podcasts are successful. But then there's that middle form of here's the 15 minutes of the conversation along with 6 minutes of a song or 4 minutes of a song. It's like that gives like the story of just that one moment that led to this adventure. And then I want to relive that adventure and have the short form. I just go through the songs that makes me reminded of that moment that I experienced for it. And being able to have the option to pick your journey or pick your experience or pick your level of commitment to the connection to it is a really unique option that I can't think of anything else that does it.
Yeah, I'm excited to get it going, and I'm honored to be doing this with you. I mean, it's really meaningful to me because it's something that I physically benefit from, but then to be able to put this in a platform for others to enjoy is really great. So, do we want to do some type of generic intro outro that I can just put at the beginning and end of these snippets? So basically these were snippets taken from your failings. Do you want to do anything along those lines?
Here's the thing. Remember, what if it works? You have to always think, what if it works? Have you ever had like a show or something that you like and they have like a 45-second intro?
Yeah, they all do.
It take fucking forever. I got it. Like, can I have like a 2-second thing that's like Warriors Way Radio? Now you're in. Like, it doesn't have to be like, hey guys, thanks for listening to everything. We got another show for you guys. This was taken from a phalanx, man. Hey, I appreciate all your like and subscribe. Like, it's like, how do I fast forward the intro? How do I fast forward the intro? It's like my preference would be like Warriors Way Radio, bam, and then like it just goes to the thing. Like it just, I don't think they really need all of that because the story is the explanation in itself, and so I'm already going into the story. So for me personally, like the preface of the books, even for my own books, like my preface is like yada 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 shit nobody reads. Let's get to the book. Like you bought the book. Why do I need to give you a preface or a preface to a book you bought to read when I could just say what I was going to say in the preface in the book? Like, what am I wasting your time for? So personally, I think way less is more. Like it's like less than 2 seconds, like Warriors Way Radio, and then it just goes right into it. You know, because you already, anytime I've even on my own thing, like even my own, like, you want to know who you really are? It's not found in the books. It's found in the battlefield. Like that whole thing, I'm like, even I skip that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Because that's like 5 seconds, but even still, you're like, I got it, Battlefield guy. Let me get to the podcast. So that's my opinion. Like Battlefield Radio, you know, and then like, you know, like do re mi, like whatever your thing is, like the shortest fucking, it makes you remember. You know, if I was like like, and I just made a noise, you'd immediately, as a T-Mobile, you know, like they didn't even have a word being said. You see what I mean? And so I think less is way more on this one.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. So
all right, brother. So we started. Let's end it with it.
My dude. Cheers.
Nice spending time with you, brother.
Yeah, for sure. You too.
Okay.
All right, my guy.
All right. See you on the internet.
See you in the interwebs.